What up, guys, and welcome to the coffee shop. This is your host, Baristo, and I have something really cool for you guys today. I'm really excited to do this video for you. I've been waiting a long time to do this, and I think now is a good time for it, right? I gotta say that I'm kind of upset, right? I'm a little beside myself that I don't have the capacity to reach enough people who are failing at this to help change their methods, to show them the right way to do this, right? And maybe you guys can help me with that. This is how to trade hidden divergences like a master. Okay, this works every single time. 100% win rate strategy to trade hidden divergences, and I will guarantee that. All right, as long as you follow the rules and you look at what's supposed to be happening there. Now, hidden divergences take place a lot on the chart. The big problem that people have is that they complain that the hidden divergence indicator will, it will make it will send the alert like too late. That's fine. You're not supposed to be using hidden divergence markers as a buy sell position. That's not what it's for. It's just letting you know that something happened. Okay, hidden divergences are support and resistance. That's what they are. Okay, hidden divergences are support and resistance, but it's telling you that support and resistance has flipped over. That's really what it's telling you. It's telling you that support and resistance is upside down. And I'll give you an example of what that looks like, right? Usually in price action, we get price comes down to support and then it moves up, hits resistance, and it just kind of goes along, always finds support at the bottom, right? But the truth of the matter is, when you get a hidden divergence, your support and resistance have flipped over, and they are exactly right at the hidden divergence. They're right on top of it. Okay, so you need to know where the hidden divergence take place. And I'm gonna show you how to draw some zones out and stuff like that, right? I'm gonna show you how to trade hidden divergences, and when do you look for hidden bullish or when do you look for hidden bearish divergences. All right. There's a time to look for hidden bullish. There's a time to look for hidden bearish. Okay. So let's say you had higher highs, right? And you had higher lows. You're going to look for a hidden bullish divergence. Why is that? Because price was moving up, it came down, was moving up. They sold off positions, price came down, and they're happy buying higher. They're happy buying at a higher price instead of a lower price. Bulls usually buy low and sell high. But in this case, at a hidden bullish divergence, they are no longer buying low, they're buying higher, and they want to sell higher. They want to drive the market even higher. So if you have an uptrend in price, you're looking for a bullish divergence. If you have downtrend in price, right? If you have a downtrend in price, you're looking for the hidden bearish divergence. Okay. So, but it has to be, lower highs and lower lows. You have to have, both of them in play. So that's when you're looking for hidden bullish or hidden bearish. All right. So uptrend, bullish, downtrend, hidden bearish. There you go. Right. So let's see. I have notes over here. When do you look for them? How do you trade them? I'll show you that in a second. Bullish should show up. Okay, so the hidden bullish should show up at the bottom of price action, and the hidden bearish should show up at the top of price action. I'll show you what that looks like too. All right, so what you're doing here is when you get a hidden bullish, right? When you get a hidden bullish marker, like this low needs to come into play, and then this low comes into play, and then at this point in price is when you get the alert that you have a hidden bullish, right? That you have a hidden bullish, let's say, right? So it doesn't matter that started here and it ends here. You just need to know what to do after this point. That's it, right? What you're going to end up doing is you're going to draw on your chart. Like I said, your support and resistance have flipped over. See how support is at the top and resistance is at the bottom? What you're going to do is you're going to draw a resistance zone down here. You're going to draw a support zone. Oops, not there. You're going to draw a support zone up here. And it's going to be right on the outside of your divergence. All right. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let's get into the price action, and I'll show you exactly what you're looking for. Okay. Now, I specifically didn't want to be concerned about the hidden. You're going to see hidden bearish indications show up at this price action. I don't care about the hidden bearish ones here because when you have flat market, you're just looking for what the previous trend was. So like I said, if you previously had an uptrend, you're looking for hidden bullish divergences, right? And if you previously had a downtrend, lower highs, right, lower lows, then you are looking for hidden bearish, right? You're going to be looking for hidden bearish divergences, okay? That's what you're going to be looking for. So let's wipe that out. There. Now, you can get the indicator on your chart, RSI divergence, right? It's right there as a technical. It's a free indicator from TradingView. You're going to put it on your chart. I already have it here. Okay. Hidden divergences, you want to look for longer trends. You don't want to look for really short trends. So some people are going to come in and they're going to set this for like 5 and 5, and they're going to try and find these divergences very quickly. I'm telling you, you're going to fail. Don't do this, okay? If you're using an RSI of 14, then you're going to set this at 14, right? Not 514. What am I doing? There we go. So RSI 14, 14, and 14. I turned off the regular divergences. I'm only looking at hidden divergences, all right? Now, like I said, we have a hidden bullish here. We have hidden bearish here. I don't care about the hidden bearish because it's a flat market and the most recent trend was bullish. That's the only thing I care about, right? So let's get into how to do this, right? So your hidden divergence shows up between these two price points, right? And it's going to be here and here. You're going to notice that sometimes the price points are very close to each other, which is fine, right? And what you're looking for prior to this, like I said earlier, you're looking for the range that happened low to high before this. So let me just draw it. I'll draw this with a triangle tool because it's easier to see, right? So before this, you had a low. Here's a swing low. And before this, you had a high. There's the high, right? This is going to be the entire range that's going to give you your support and resistance, okay? So you don't have to use the triangle. I'm just doing this visually because I want you to see it, all right? Now, oh, actually, there's actually a nicer swing. There's a swing low down here too. It's like this is an actual pullback. We'll use that. So the divergence indicator is simply telling me when did it happen, right? That's all I care about. And after that, I don't care about the indicator. So I'm going to go from the, right? I'm going to go from the low to the close. This is going to be, let's go tutorial over here, there, right? And this is going to be the, I'll extend this to the right. This is going to be the hidden divergence zone. When price is inside this zone, you do not trade, okay? And I know, like the, what do you call it? The divergence indicator plots at this point. That's fine. I'm just going to, let's leave this here. So we know at what point in time we ended up getting a marker for the divergence, right? So you're just drawing forward because this is support and resistance. This is going to be a do not trade zone when price is in there. So where was the low before this? It's over here, right? So I'm going to draw a zone. I'm going to go from here to that zone. Like I said, support is now above you. Resistance is now below you, okay? That's the way it works, all right? So this is going to be my resistance zone. Do this here. All right, so I have these like pre-set up. There we go. I have these saved as templates. There we go. Just want you to be able to see this. This is my resistance zone, okay? Now that means I'm just going to go from the low to the do not trade zone, the divergence zone. And then I'm also going to go from the high, right? I'm going to start at this box over here. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to go from the high to the do not trade zone. We're going to call this, right, support now, right? Because this is now support. I'm just dragging this backwards to here. Just for aesthetics, they can appear in the same place. Let's beef this up a little bit. Okay, there, right? And extend it to the right. So now we already know that the divergence plots at this point. When price comes into this area, you do not trade it. When price is in this area, you are trading it as resistance, which means the majority of resistance is at this level, at the bottom. The resistance is weaker as price is towards the top. And the same thing applies for the support zone. The support is greatest when it's at the top, when price is touching the top. And the support is weaker as it reaches the center. So this is just like the RSI moves. Very strong bulls, very strong bears, very weak in between, and nothing but ranging market. All right. That's what that means. All right. I hope you guys follow that easily. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible because I don't need this to be a 20-minute video, right? So now as price travels forward, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get breakouts of this area. You want to see what your RSI is doing, right? If you have the kill zone, it's really telling you if your breakout is really a breakout. Like you get a breakout here, but you see that you do not have a breakout on a kill zone. And you're starting to get a formation of a hidden bearish, but it won't tell you that yet. So the RSI is just telling you that you are bullish. That's all it's telling you. Here you're on the high side of the, RSI. And if you'll notice how this plays out, look at the RSI's movements and look at price movement. Very similar to where it's crossing the midline. So you know where your ranging extremes are. Let's travel forward in time a little bit, right? Let's just take a look here. Price comes all the way down to this do not trade zone, right? Do not trade zone. So the RSI falls below the midline, and you know that you are not exactly below the midline here yet. The RSI may be calculating a little bit faster. The kill zone is telling you that you are good for a short, and you go down until you touch this support line. What do you call it? The price, however, just gets to this do not trade zone. So you just stop trading here. So on the kill zone, if you're using a kill zone, you know that you could stop trading when you get here because you're in a do not trade zone. On this RSI, however, it's just a low point. You're not sure exactly what's going to be happening. As I said, when you are near the top of support, you have a lot of support. When you're near the center, you have almost nothing. All right. So let's travel on just a little bit more. Let me actually lock these drawings because I don't want to move them. There we go. Okay. Now, price came down into this area, right? Came down. On the kill zone, bulls did not step in. Bears did step in, right? Bears stepped in, but you can see where price is. It's staying inside of support. Even though the bears stepped in, you're not looking for short moves. And the RSI, the regular RSI, stays in this long move until you get a nice breakout, all right? You get a nice breakout there. So that's a quick analysis of like what happens with the two indicators, and you don't necessarily have to use them to find out what kind of price action you have going on. But you can see that you are stuck inside this range until you do some nice breakouts of this range. So let's take a look at a hidden bearish, right? A hidden bearish setup right now. Let's kind of wipe these out. I'm going to get rid of this. There we go. The reason I want to look at both is because at a later point in time, we ended up getting, what did we get? We got lower highs and we got constructively lower lows as well. Right? We got lower lows too. So there should be a hidden bearish here. And the same rule applies. Okay. The hidden bearish goes from here, right? It goes from this price to this price, right? Hidden bearish. I'm going to go here. There we go. So now you're going to draw out your zone again, right? I'm just going to do that. Okay. Do I have the exact price points? Yes, I do here and here. Yes, we're good there. Let's just draw out the zone again. I'm just going to draw out the do not trade zone first. I'm going to go from here. This is going to be the do not trade zone. Okay. You don't trade here. Oops. Extend to right. Now, again, you're looking for the range that took place left of this box, right? You want the high before this and the low before this. And that's going to be from here to here, right? That's where that is. And this is going to end up being your, right? This ends up being your support up here and your resistance down here. Now, we already know that this is where the divergence actually shows up. That's fine. You still need to know the range left of this box. You need to know that. Okay, you got that. So now, this is going to be your support zone. I'm going to go from the box to here. Call it support. All right. Give it some color so you guys can see it easily. And we're going to extend that to the right. Okay. And then here we have a low point of the zone right there. This is going to be resistance. Okay. Let's make that a little bit more colorful. I can see it just fine on my chart, but coming through on YouTube, maybe a little bit hard to see, right? and we'll also extend this out to the right. There we go. Okay, this is going to be resistance. Now, like I said, we know that at this, oops, sorry, not there. We know that at this point, this is where the divergence shows up in the indicator. That's fine. You want to draw out these zones as support and resistance and do not trade zones, right? So that when price comes back to these levels, you know what to do. So we're already here. Price comes back to this level, right? And you start seeing reactions in this level, right? But you're seeing long wicks on the bottom. If your RSI is bullish here, then you are not concerned about resistance. When price comes and breaks below, like gets below that zone, usually what you would do is you would say, hey, I'm supposed to be trading short because I hit resistance, right? And I broke down through resistance. Great. But where is the RSI? The RSI is still on the bullish side, still on the bullish side. You are not trading short. Price moves into this ranging zone, and then it starts breaking out through support. Okay. So like I said, this is your resistance, but resistance fails. And you can see that in the RSI. You get into the no zone, and then support is what takes over. So I hope that was an easy way for you guys to understand how to use hidden divergences. A little bit long in the video. Let's see, how long are we, right? A little bit long on the video. But it is very detailed, and play it back. I hope you guys really enjoy that one. If you have any questions on how to do this, one question may be, when do I eliminate the zones and draw out a new zone? Well, if you get a new trend and then a new, well, so you have an uptrend here, right? If you get a new hidden bullish zone, right, in this downtrend, if you get a new hidden bullish in this downtrend, then your most recent trend was uptrend. You get rid of the zones and you draw a new one, right? So every time you have a new trend and then you get a hidden divergence, you just need to know, what was the trend? Do I need that hidden divergence? That's it. All right. So, all right, people, that's it. This is so easy. Once you get this concept, you can draw out support and resistance in real time with a hidden divergence indicator, and you will never fail. You'll just be able to do your continuation moves. You'll know when price is going to, react of certain areas. You'll read your RSI just a little bit better, and I hope this helps you out. Again, I would really appreciate if you guys would take the link to this video, drop it into your social medias, drop it onto other videos, really just kind of put it out there, put it into TradingView and everywhere else that you guys are involved in. I would really like it if a lot of people really did start understanding the concepts of this hidden divergence strategy. It is so simple to do. It requires almost zero knowledge of trading. You just draw boxes on your chart. So there you go. All right, peeps. See you next time at the coffee shop. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back with another video and a new indicator coming out very soon. Peace.